Hey guys, Rob Alwin here. So excited to be able to share with you the incredible breakdown on our marine phytoplankton. It is a product that we're coming out called Marine One, and the star of the show is the marine phytoplankton. Let's see who the first person is in tonight's training, and it's Valerie Samu. Hey Valerie, how are you and John doing? Welcome. I'm filling in for our brother, Dr. Tracy Gibbs. Welcome, Kathleen Finnegan from Canada. So glad to have you. Hey, Karen, welcome. Linda Kelly, welcome. Lynn Baldwin, glad to have you. Nadine, welcome. Lemon Maisie, welcome. Hey, Ren, what's going on? Billy Morgan, welcome. Brother Tim, good talking with you today and your incredible prospect. Glad to have you and Diane here tonight. Randy Gentry, my man Randy. What's going on, bro? Van Womack, how are you, brother? So excited. This is a blast from the past for some of you. You'll hear why in a little bit. Hey, Mike Bell, what's up, buddy? All right, hit that share button. Most people are not used to me being on right now. Hey, Sam, what's going on? There's my son, Josh. Glad to have you. We're going to get started in a minute, folks. Go ahead and hit that share button, and we're going to have a great time tonight. Joe Pappy, what's going on? Christy, how are you? Oh, my goodness. I'm actually excited. I'm really excited to be able to share this. Oh, boy. All right. Countdown, 10 seconds. Let's go, 10 seconds, and we're going to start. Hey, Shauna, welcome. Dean, welcome. Glad to have you. Shirley, welcome. All right. Hey, so tonight, everybody, I want you to put into the comments Marine 1. And this class is 101. Many of you don't know this, but I received my PhD from Cave City, Arkansas. Of course, that's not the same PhD as Dr. Gibbs and Dr. Clem. It stands for a public high school diploma. So the reason I'm bringing that up is that I'm not the scientist, and I am probably going to murder some of the ingredients that's in this incredible product, because the enunciation of a lot of these things, they are tough for a non-scientist. But I'm so excited to give you a little bit of history of what's taken place. I was with another company, and I ain't gonna lie, they have some great products. Now, they don't stack up to Tracy, but they were the best that I'd ever had. And one of those products that was very meaningful to my team was a product that contained marine phytoplankton. And maybe that's a new ingredient for some of you. So we're gonna start off by talking about it, and then we're gonna break it all the way down. And I think that we're gonna have a lot of fun. If you wouldn't mind, grab your pen and paper and get ready to take some notes on Marine 1. Okay, so I have 3 questions to ask each and every one of you before we get into this. Question number 1, what will last longer, a nourished body or a poorly nourished body? Which one do you think will serve you better, last longer, and function better? Nourished or poorly nourished? All right, question number 2. Why do we feed our car oil, radiator fluid, brake fluid? We put in power steering fluid. The manufacturer of our car has a recommendations on the products that we need to put into our car or our truck or our SUV. Now, if we decide the manufacturer's probably not right and it requests 5 quarts of oil, and we say, that's overrated. You know what? I'm just going to use 3 quarts of oil and maybe it says it needs 3 gallons of radiator fluid, and you say, you know what, radiator fluid's expensive. I'm going to put in 1.5 gallons. It's still going to be wet inside the radiator. And the power steering, it needs 2 pints. And you say, gosh, I'm sure it's going to be slippery in the power steering anyway. I'm just going to go with 1 pint. And then, of course, your brakes, it's got a requirement. And you go, you know, we're just going to go 75%. It will be fine. How many of you believe that your automobile will function the way the manufacturer designed it to function when you have skimped on the required nutrients, if you will, that automobile needs? Is it going to last just as long? You're going, man, I bought this Honda because Hondas get 300,000 miles. And then maybe around 10,000, you go, see, I was right. It runs great. Even though I'm using practically half of all of these fluids, it still starts up. Every time I turn the key, this Honda starts right up. It's running great. I'm right. They were ripping me off. Oh, maybe that's your teens and 20s, maybe your 30s. Your car gets to 50, 60,000 miles and you are just 100% sure that it was overrated to put that much radiator fluid, that much oil. It runs just fine. Around 90,000 miles, you hear a little tick, 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 tick. Around 100,000, it's knock, 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 knock. And then you realize that only 110 to 115,000 miles, your car's in serious trouble. And one day it doesn't stop correctly and you're in an accident. And you go to the shop and they ask you, why were you not running the required amount of brake fluid? It lasted me all of these years. I got over 100,000 miles out of it. Well, folks, the analogy I'm sharing with you is the same thing that happens with a body. Most people don't give the body what it needs. And even when they attempt to eat healthy, most of the fresh fruit, most of the fresh vegetables was grown in soil that was depleted from the minerals that it needed to produce what your body required. When the designer of your body, God, made it, there were some things that your body was going to need. Those vitamins, those minerals, those antioxidants, all the medley of requirements. And then we go through our life, first off, cooking everything. You do realize, and I'm just a layperson, but you do realize that when you put temperature to everything that you're eating, you destroy almost everything that you're eating. So for the most part, most of us get food at the grocery store. Usually it's coming from overproducing lands, and it is lacking in the actual nutrients. And how many of you could agree that if it's not in the ground, it's not in the plant? If it's not in the plant, it's not in the fruit or the vegetable. If it's not in the fruit or the vegetable, it's probably not in you. We have one body in this lifetime. There's no body replacement. And we don't get a right to complain when things start to break down early, like around 40 or 50 or 60, when the Bible tells us that the body was designed for 120. Just saying. Anyway, the third question I want to ask you is this. Would you agree we aren't putting enough of what the designer wants and requires in our body on a daily basis? Would you agree that we are not putting enough of what the designer requires in our body? So, if we don't put the nutrients in our body, then we have no right to complain when our body breaks down. And you say, well, Rob, those things you want us to put in the body, I mean, maybe your LifeWise product or, the stuff that comes from a good organic garden, those things are kind of expensive. I don't know, I run into people all the time that are on very tight budgets, that when I'm sharing an opportunity with them, they're doing one of these. We're going to have to get back with you because we don't know where we get the money for something like that. It's just way too expensive. It's just, we'll have to get back with you. Folks, isn't it interesting? Maybe it's only my friends, you tell me, but most people have unlimited junk food budgets and live a life with poor nutrition and treat their one and only body like it could just be picked back up down at the market. Tonight I want to talk to you about a product called Marine One. A product that is literally going to blow your mind when you find out the nutritional analysis of this incredible miracle from the sea. But to take you back a little bit, since right now might be the first time you're ever hearing of marine phytoplankton, I do need to take a few moments of your time and I need to educate you a little bit about what it is. Anyway, the star of the show of our Marine One is marine phytoplankton. And here's what it has to say. Marine phytoplankton might be the most nutritious superfood in the world. Marine phytoplankton is a single-celled green microalgae that grows in salt water. It is known to form the basis of the food chain of the entire ocean. All of the ocean's inhabitants depend directly or indirectly on marine phytoplankton. But that's not all. According to NASA, marine phytoplankton produces between 50 and 90% of the oxygen that we breathe. I bet you didn't know that. In other words, it supplies much more oxygen than all the trees together. Quite impressive, right? Marine phytoplankton is packed with these essential nutrients. Marine phytoplankton is tiny microscopic plants that float on the ocean's surface, having gained popularity in recent years as a nutrient-dense superfood. That's because size isn't everything. They pack a powerful nutritional punch. Marine phytoplankton contains an extraordinary wide range of macronutrients, micronutrients, phytonutrients. In fact, these humble organisms are believed to be one of the most nutritionally dense foods in the world. It contains the most complete package of nutrition of any known food that has ever been discovered. It is a complete protein source, estimated to be about 60% protein by weight, with 100% bioavailability. According to Dr. Jerry Tennant, MD, through the Tennant Institute of Interactive Medicine, says that micronutrients and electrolytes in marine phytoplankton are exactly what human cell membranes need to carry out their metabolism. Marine phytoplankton is 100% bioavailable due to the fact that our brain recognizes it as food. Therefore, doesn't need to convert it into cell fuel and breaking it down. It goes straight through. Now just imagine marine phytoplankton in the technologies that come from Dr. Tracy Gibbs' laboratory. Think about the highest sourcing of this product in the world, combined with the latest and greatest technologies to make it even more bioavailable. Can you only imagine? And I've just started. Great source, marine phytoplankton is a great source of superoxide dismutase. Marine phytoplankton has more, we'll call it SODs, than any other source available. SOD is a potent antioxidant enzyme produced by every cell in the human body. SOD is a potent antioxidant. It reduces free radicals formed during normal metabolic cell processes and protects against oxidative damage. Listen to this. It contains 7,000 times more active SOD than any other discovered source. Did you notice I didn't say 7,000%? 7,000 times more active SOD than any other source. Whew. So, what does science tell us about marine phytoplankton? What would be the manifestation in the human body if the product were consumed? First off, let me tell you this. As I have already disclosed to you, I have a high school diploma. I'm an entrepreneur. I am not a doctor. I am not a scientist. I am not a researcher. I simply went and did my research on the benefits of marine phytoplankton. And according to the studies, even MD PubMed, I looked and we simply downloaded what they said. This is not LifeWise saying it. This is not Rob Alwin, your CEO and founder, saying it. This is what they say about marine phytoplankton and what it does. And then we are going to break it down and do our own analysis, and we will conclude our own facts at the end of this presentation. But there are 11 key things that they state about the benefits of marine phytoplankton. Number one, they say promotes beautifully glowing skin. They say helps maintain healthy glucose levels. They say supports cardiovascular health. They say boosts immune system. They say improves cellular regeneration. They say depression symptom reducer and mental clarity. Number 7, they say supports better vision. Hey, that would be nice. They say supports healthy joints. They say promotes a healthier liver. They say contains essential trace minerals. And they say that it is a detoxifying agent. That's pretty bold. I'd like to know why they say those things. So let's take a look at the nutritional analysis of what comprises the star of the show of Marine One. Let's take a look at the nutritional analysis that we have right here. Is your mind blown yet? Let's begin. Okay. First off, we are going to talk about some elements. I'm going to give you the what it promotes, and you tell me if all of these things together might be able to live up to that list of what they're saying about this. Number one element, in no chronological order, these are just happen to be in alphabetical order. But the first thing is alanine. Alanine is in marine phytoplankton. All of this is, by the way. It is an amino acid. Well, what does it do? What does it promote? It forms proteins, muscle formation, immune system enhancement, eliminates excess toxins from the liver, adequate glucose levels, builds the immune system, liver detoxification, and creation of new muscle. Wow. The next element is arginine. It's also an amino acid, and it says helps with healthy skin, healthy joints, aids in metabolism, immune system builder, brain energizer. Wow, those are pretty good. The next element in this marine phytoplankton is asparagine, A-S-P-A-R-A-G-I-N-E. Sorry if I'm murdering that. And it promotes immune system, brain energizer, and important role in Krebs cycle. Okay? Also, it has aspartic acid, also known as L-aspartate, and it promotes cellular energy, healthy RNA and DNA, a healthy immune system, a brain energizer, an immune system booster, better digestion, and improved, that's the next one, beta carotene, improves vision, protects the cornea, aids in free radical defense. The next element is bioflavonoids, and that helps with removing toxins from the skin and aiding the immune system. Next, what is inside of it is biotin. And biotin promotes better hair, stronger bones, mental clarity. It has boron. Boron promotes the absorption of other important ingredients, promotes cardiovascular health, calcium absorption, enhanced lean muscle mass, help for menopausal systems, stronger bones, stronger teeth, and connective tissue, calms the nerves, improves the cholesterol levels, and aids in digestion. Next, we have the mineral calcium. Helps nerve passage, aids in osteoporosis reduction, helps with blood clotting, the reduction of blood clotting, helps to prevent high blood pressure, better digestion. Chlorophyll helps to moderate diabetes. Again, I'm not making health claims. I'm reading what scientifically has been proven by each of these elements and amino acids. It has chromium, controls insulin, cardiovascular support, boosts levels of DHEA, repairs nerve cells. It has cobalt in it. Cobalt promotes production of red blood cells. It has the mineral copper, and copper promotes arthritis relief, production of red blood cells, cardiovascular protection, skeletal and nervous system protection, production of powerful antioxidants, superoxide dismutase, healthy skin, hair, melanin production. It has cysteine, if I'm saying this right, cysteine. Helps with the kidneys. It has electrolytes, elimination of toxic waste. It has fluorine for healthy teeth and better bone density. It has folic acid for mental focus, prevents anemia. It has germanium gamma linolenic acid, which promotes lower cholesterol, reduces alcohol cravings, and reduces sugar cravings. It has glutamic acid, a neurotransmitter also called glutamate, helps brain activity, helps to correct personality disorders. It says has proven to be useful for childhood behavioral disorders, helps with epilepsy treatment, increases mental focus, muscle building and maintenance. It has glutamine, an amino acid, which promotes removing ammonia from liver, healthy central nervous system, better mood, more energy. It has glutathione, antioxidant. We all know how good glutathione is for free radical defense and your immune system. Also protects vision, energy creation, and prevents buildup of oxidized fats. Are you getting hooked on this product yet? Is this blowing you away? Again, this isn't me. I'm just reading what the science has put out there. It has glycogen for physical stamina, nutrient absorption. It has histidine, removes toxic metals in your body. That's important. It has iodine, regulating the body weight. That's good. We all would like that. It has iron, and iron is beneficial for physical energy, red blood cells, muscle health, blood oxygenation. It has isoleucine, muscle creation and liver repair. It has lecithin, dissolving cholesterol, promotes short-term memory, reduces hypoglycemic symptoms. It has leucine, prevents viral infections. It has linoleic, linoleic acid for bone density. It has lysine for tranquility. It has a mineral called magnesium, which helps to promote anti-stress, reduces migraine headaches. It helps to prevent the formation of blood clots, beneficial for cardiovascular health, complications related to diabetes, has anti-aging properties. Manganese antioxidant for joint mobility and a free radical defense. aids in digestion, bone structure, reduced fatigue levels, memories, improved thyroid function. Methionine, better mood, removes heavy metals. Molybdenum, for longevity, reduces stress, lowers cholesterol. It has niacin, which is vitamin B3, and it assists in reversing arteriosclerosis. I know I murdered that one. It has nickel, cellular growth, memory enhancements, flexibility of the cell membrane. It has omega-3 fatty acid, helps to lower cholesterol, cardiovascular support, relief for arthritis. It has fatty omega-6 for skin tone improvement, cardiovascular support. It has vitamin B5 for the relief of arthritis symptoms and reduces toxicity. It has phenylalanine, P-H-E-N-Y, phenny, L-A-L-A-N-I-N-E, reduces sugar cravings and helps to have healthy teeth. Phosphorus, help for bone repair, reduces hypertension, controls blood pressure. Potassium, a mineral for nerve and muscle functions, assisting in treating allergies and increasing the learning abilities. It has proline for cartilage repair. It has vitamin B6, which aids in helping to relieve PMS. It's an energy booster. It has riboflavin, free radical defense for eyes and visions. It has RNA for mental focus. It has selenium, a mineral, helps to relieve anxiety, skin health and beauty. It has serin for beauty and skin. It has silicone. It has sodium superoxide dismutase, the SOD, free radical prevention, mental focus, energy increase. It has vitamin B1 for mental attitude, stress reliever, immune system builder. It has theanine for skin tone and emotional health. It has tyrosine for mental clarity and memory enhancement. It has valine for muscle building. It has vanadium to control blood sugar levels. It has vitamin B12 for physical energy, mental focus, nervous system repair, gum health. Vitamin C reduces the risk of the common cold. Vitamin E, immune system boost, healthy nerve tissue, prostate health, immune health, acne, zinc for memory and helping to not get the common cold. Each one of these components in this nutritional analysis has benefits that have been researched by the scientific community. LifeWise is not making these claims. We are reading theirs. So, folks, can you now imagine that ingredient being the star of the show in our Marine One? Folks, you take Dr. Tracy Gibbs' background and formulations, his ability to source the best ingredients in the world. You take the best sourcing in the world for the marine phytoplankton, and then you run it through Dr. Tracy Gibbs' lab, and then you come out with a strip that melts in your mouth and will give you all of the nutritional analysis breakdown of marine phytoplankton in a nano delivery system that melts in your mouth, tastes absolutely great, and is absolutely affordable at $69 for a month's supply. On top of that, this nutrition is going to get put into the hands of homeless and or disabled vets all over the United States of America. Every time you purchase one package of Marine One, we're going to donate a whole nother package. Not a little sample, The whole thing. So literally you are providing world-class, unbelievable technologies in nutrition, the best the sea has ever given, and put it into the hands of the least of these. That's how we roll at LifeWise. We believe that it would be wise to do that kind of blessing. We wish we could do that with some of our other products. They just simply cost too much to do. But because of the quantities that we're buying, and because we're controlling our costs, and because we're a debt-free company, and because we're not having to pay investors, folks, we're able to offer a product that is just going to blow people away. There's so many people that are poorly nourished. There are so many people that just simply need to finally get what God intended to be put into their body. Ooh. The packages open up nowadays. So we're really excited about the fact that they're not making it Fort Knox anymore. That right there, folks. Imagine being able to give that to your children, to the elderly, to anyone that simply can't take capsules. Dang, it's good too. So delicious. Folks, I believe that this course of Marine Phytoplankton 101, and I do mean it is a small 101, as it's being shared by me. I cannot wait for Dr. Gibbs to do 102, 103, and 104. I can't wait for him to really go deep and share with you how beneficial this is going to be. So easy to sample. And I'm going to tell you, when you're well nourished, you feel great. Now, I know a lot of you already know that. This is no the one. It doesn't have all of that stuff, but it sure does have a lot of good stuff in it. And we're going to share it, and you can throw it in an envelope and get your loved ones on it for a few days and let them experience, like we do all of our other products. Anyway, folks, we are going to be rolling this product out in Utah. And for those of you that are there, you're going to have the first shot to physically taste it, touch it, order it. We're going to bring a bunch of it with us. And then we'll go live when it is sitting on the shelf in Hardy, Arkansas. Anyway, folks, thank you for listening to a lay guy like me share with you something that I'm so excited. It's just in that former company, we had so many testimonies and so many people, thousands of people swearing by this product. It's so easy to share and sample and so affordable. I couldn't wait for Tracy to get a hold of God's best and do what he's done with this Marine One. Proud of our partner, proud of our formulator. So proud of you, Dr. Tracy Gibbs. Folks, you're going to get blessed with this one. Anyway, signing off from Horseshoe Bend, Arkansas. Thanks for listening to me. Good night and be blessed.